Hello and welcome yet again. Oh, you're a bit crooked. Excuse me. Did that help? No, it didn't. Yeah, that's better. So, today we're going to focus on a new brush. This one from Yaqi. Looks an awful lot like a Trafalgar brush. This is a 30mm brush. The biggest knot that I have yet to try. Well, I think it is called a tuxedo knot. I think they call this a wolf tip knot. So it's the main focus, and we'll be wetting it. Almost don't fit. Alright, before we get started, I'll be using Proraso, but I want to share something with you and ask you a question. For those of you who have tried this. Now, my memory may serve me wrong, but I do remember it being white in color, but something strange has happened to this one. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's so little that it pops out. It's gone sort of greenish tint to it, and it's turned dry. This is the first pot that I ever got started my wet shaving endeavors, and I just remember it as being white. Perhaps I was wrong, and I don't remember. But what are your experience with the Proraso in the top? We've got feasible amount, and it's, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Here we have some bloomed water, so it's blooming. I'll be using, let's see here, the Yaqi Knight, extremely aggressive. 4 days of growth. Just trimmed this. Pre-shave, because I did not shower yet, I'm going to be doing a face wash with this and putting Proraso green on as a pre-shave, excuse me. Post-shave is going to be Thayers with hazel and Proraso green after shave, and the blade is going to be Astra blue used once. Also have the alum at the ready, because this is an extremely aggressive razor. So let's start with the face wash and get that ready. As usual. And I have something growing here again. I don't know. So, and it also says this is a mentholated pre-shave handcrafted bath soap. Wetting it and rub it on the skin and use it as a sort of a shave, not a shave, a wash. To wash the hair and leave some slickness. So we're back. Someone needed to use the restroom. So the pre-shave has been rubbed off, and now we'll just wet it like this until it lathers up, and then we'll wash it away. Just to clean the skin, really. So we're back, and just emptied the soap, and let's do the lather, shall we? I'll switch the camera so you can see. Straight away, seems to be a small lather monster, this, with its 30mm knot. And yes, I did not add any glycerin or anything to this soap. We'll be trying it a bit wetter than usual, I think. Straight up, we could keep going, or we could finish it here. I think this is good enough. We'll just finish it on the face. But look at the lather. So that was it for lather creation. Let's put on a pre-shave here. And let's get to it. Blade is already loaded up and ready to go. Let's see if this razor, this brush here. Nice tips, very soft. It's very pleasant. Lots of coverage. It could have been sort of there could have been more backbone to it. It's very wobbly. But if you like that kind of stuff and don't want a stiff knot, then this brush is actually up your alley, maybe. Okay, let's clean up and do a 2-pass shape here, because we're focusing on the brush. Doing good. How are you doing? You get a lot of shapes in yourself? A bit of tidying up here. There you go. And with the Astra Blue being a relatively mild blade, it takes off everything without any trouble at all. Very aggressive razor this, so you do have to take care. There you go. Actually, 1 pass would do the trick, you know, just out the door. I'll need it a bit smoother than that. Oh, almost everything gone, just slightly, very little left. It's a nice razor, very recommendable as well. It's got a lot of heftiness to this brush here, heavy. As it also should be. Seems very well built, well made. Actually, you got it for $8 because it was listed among Yaqi's defects, which I've also tried to talk to you about before. Good deal. Nothing wrong with the brushes, even though it's called defect. This one is said to have a slight issue with the handle, but it shouldn't dull the performance of it. Really feel the blade on this one. And yeah, go, if you want an inexpensive brush, go to Yaqi and type in defect, and they'll be listed these brushes for you. There you go. Do a face wash and I'll see you at the post shave, gentlemen. So that was it. Extremely refrigerating refreshing. Almost completely BBS. That's extremely nice. Thayers, rose water, eucalyptus, menthol, and of course witch hazel. My own little concoction works great for my skin, and as I've said before, I have found that rose water, my skin loves that. I think there's also some tea tree oil in it. Yeah, I get it. There's some tea tree oil in it as well. I've forgotten that I put it in. All right. So what do we use? The Yaqi Knight's helmet, extremely aggressive, but a nice razor if you're into that sort of things. Washed our face with Stirling mentholated preshave, then applied Proraso preshave. This is how we look after 2 passes. And I did a face wash, and there's still plenty of soap left in the brush and in the bowl as well. The brush worked great. It's heavy, got a lot of coverage, whipped up a leather in no time. 30mm knot, great knot. Soft tips, not the best of backbone, but of course it is synthetic, but you do get synthetics with good backbones as well these days. But this is nice, comfortable, just refreshing and nice. You know, I recommend the brush as well. It's a very good brush. I think that's it for what we used. Proraso green as per the soap. Worked great, even though it has turned green somehow, but perhaps that's just my memory. We're going to apply some of the old school Proraso, which has a magnificent scent. I wish you all a very happy, what is today? Wednesday. And a lovely week, and I'll see you the weekend for the weekend shave. And I do wish, if there's any newcomers, that you would consider subscribing or actually just leaving a comment or a thumbs up or anything. If not, that's okay. To the rest of you, thank you for watching. I'll wish you the very best. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye bye.